Hey everyone, another day, another fabricated story comes up in the world of sport. I'll actually reference the video I made a few weeks back about this gentleman, Roberto Firmino, making a one-eyed gesture as a goal celebration in the Champions League. And a few people pointed out that the celebration was about an injury he got in his eye. Well, just the other night, he scored again and made that same gesture, so still referencing his one eye. Another weird thing, actually, just a weird coincidence, the numbers, they always come up in these Champions League games, 77. Further on in that video, we see Tottenham scoring, and once again, there's a number 77, a completely different team. Now these players can pick shirt numbers 1 to 99, so what are the odds that 77 always keep coming up? Anyway, we'll go back to this supposed helicopter crash that happened outside Leicester City's football club. Now, things started getting weird with Leicester, or should it be Leicester, a few years back when this story broke. Prostitutes in Leicester City racist orgy, where they removed the club's manager and installed Claudio Ranieri, maybe in order to make their very sudden, very unexpected Premier League title victory a bit more believable. Now, I'm not great with the numbers, not like some of the YouTubers out there, but as we see, they always give themselves away in one way or another. Hillary 4, if we bring up the numerology calculator, you see in Pythagorean, Hillary 4 equals 44. Now, I can't claim to know what the numbers mean, but they're always there. The helicopter was AW169. 169 is 22. Always with the dual numbers. Right, let's look at some of this nonsense. Here's some photographs. Just going to ask a question. This scene here of a completely smoked out, demolished helicopter is not in the same area as we see all these other photos. As we look round, we can see here, this is the helicopter here the following day, and behind it you've got, I think there's a building, you've got gates, you've got recycling boxes, and yet when we see the overhead image, none of those things are around. There are a couple of, is that 88 or 33? Are the numbers popping up once again? Anyway, let's look at the video, but warning, it does contain footage that some viewers may find upsetting.
Stop! Get back, everyone get back now!
Leicester.
Just keep an eye on everyone. Yeah. Yeah, mate, you doing that? Come down. Yeah, I saw it. I was just sitting in my car here.
Very convenient. The helicopter came down in this fenced off area here.
I saw it.
This is just the police pretty much telling them to shift it. Leicester and Chaldean numerology is 22. Apparently the owner of Leicester Football Club was in the helicopter, so he's nicely been written out of the story and no longer has to take part in any of the fabricated events that will surround the club from here on. There's some very convenient footage. Is this the moment we hear the Leicester helicopter crash during live BT Sport broadcast?
Would Eddie Howe be considered for one of the top jobs in English football, do you think? If one of them came up.
No frames,
why would he leave, though? He's building something special.
They do indeed. Would Eddie Howe be considered for one of the top jobs in English football, do you think? If one of them came up. Or is he...
Why would he leave, though? He's building...
What a load of nonsense. Right, someone managed to get really close there with the with a photograph and see the helicopter in flames. Okay, and conveniently the helicopter was shown taken off from the ground just to to verify the story.
Am I heading off?
There.
So when we consider our life choices, we're doing all right there.
Sutton's fee in there for the day.
Is what?
Chris Sutton's fee is in that helicopter for today.
Do you know what? You could hop in there and get a lift up to Scotland for the Betfred Cup games tomorrow. But let's keep the conversation about Bournemouth, and let's first of all hear from Alex Deutsch, who's a really good guy and a big Bournemouth fan as well. Here's what he had to say. We've just seen the Leicester City owners' helicopter take off from the centre circle here at Leicester City, and it's something that is a very regular feature for us. We often sit here after the games, we'll see the helicopter take off, we'll make remarks about, you know, owning a football club and flying in a helicopter. However, it suddenly got very serious because the helicopter took off from here just about 5 minutes ago whilst we were live on air. You would have seen it taking off as we headed into our previous outbreak. The helicopter has crashed. It's crashed in the club car park just outside the window here. We were on air, we heard a commotion. No news on casualties, no news on who was in the helicopter, nothing's been confirmed, but the helicopter came down here in the car park a few moments ago, and emergency services obviously will be dealing with the incident right now. We remain live on air.
Wasn't that convenient, hey? I'm not 100% convinced though that the helicopter is the same one in all the pictures. See, there's supposedly 23 pictures we can look at. Sounds like a little rubbish to me. Anyway, your thoughts and views on this are welcome. Thank you for watching.